Good evening, everyone. Tonight we've got one break. We're doing a full case, 12 boxes of 2022 Leaf Ultimate Draft Football. So as you can tell from the auction listings, this one's a little bit of a hybrid weirdness going on. So we got NFL teams and we got individual spots for the college players. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. We'll go ahead and get this case open and get this thing rolling. We got 60 total autos in the case. If you're in the room live, feel free to say hello. Alright, we got 4 stacks of 3. Let's make it 2 stacks of 6. There we go. There we go. Got my cheat sheet here and make sure I get everything right. Go Leaf Ultimate Draft Football 2022. Good luck, everybody. So I'm in the box one. See if I have as much trouble opening these boxes as I did with the Trinity boxes. Hopefully not. That's hilariously bad. Okay, I'm not sure if it's the same kind of box, but we'll see. Oh, nope, they pop right open. Okay, good. Trinity boxes, you have to like stick your knife in and twist and all kinds of crazy stuff. But there we go. Oh, hold on, let me get the right screen here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Who do you have there, brada? I've got teams and individual players, so they're kind of intermixed. So depending on what you got, that's who you would get. So we'll go ahead and get started here. First up, we got Kyle Hamilton to 75. That is Ravens. Next up, we have Cameron Ward, numbered to 50. Cameron is a college player. That would be an individual spot. Got a plate. Plate of Kyren Williams. There's Rams, 1 of 1. Next up, we've got Rocco Becht, 299, college player. Another college player coming up. Caleb Williams, numbered to 50, USC quarterback. Just going to get more decoys. Actually, just made these out of just straight up cardboard, which is fine. Or good cut. Good for shipping sometimes. Try to find the ones that Panini puts in theirs, and it's just impossible to find the exact kind. I think they have them specially made or something. Yeah, that's why it was a little bit confusing. So, it was in the item description on eBay. Any player that is on a NFL team goes to that NFL team, and any college player has their own individual spot. So, for example, in that first box, Kyle Williams goes to Ravens, but then Caleb Williams is his own spot because he's college, because he has no team to go to, at least NFL team. So yeah, so it's just a way to kind of keep the number of spots lower. Realize it's gonna be a little bit confusing, but I didn't want to go full on player break just on one case with only 60 autos and like 127 spots. So I hybrided it. We'll see if it was a good idea or not. College player Jalen Cropper, numbered to 75. Next up, Tyler Van Dyke to 50. That's a college player. Next up, Theo Wees, another college player, numbered to 50. Damian Pierce, this is going to Texans. Kansas City Chiefs, numbered to 35, Sky Moore. Well, I was very explicit in the description as to what was going on. I know people sometimes don't look at that, but it's important. But I figured it was much better than doing 127 individual spots for 60 autos. Instead, we have, I think, 82 spots, which is a little bit better odds for each spot. And like I said, I tried it. If it's a failure, it's a failure. That's fine. Got to do that sometimes, especially now with the new landscape of intermixing NIL players with NFL players, guys that are on NFL rosters. Thanks, Zach. No, I mean, I knew people were going to be confused. That doesn't bother me. This is the Leaf products especially are challenging because they are this hybrid, and so I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just different, and so different always leads to confusion in the beginning, and then later on. And you're going to find out with the basketball products, you're going to have a lot of high school kids, college kids, kids that were just drafted, about to be drafted, signed, etc. So it's just it's a whole new world, and Leaf is probably the one leaning into it by far the most. I think Topps has a little bit with Bowman University, but Leaf is definitely leaning hard into it. So it's just the reality, so it's something we got to kind of figure out. Next up, we got Xavier Worthy, college player. It is kind of cool, though, that the college players are definitely encompassing a lot of quarterbacks, even though the rookie class is kind of light on that, so I think that's a good thing. Ty Simpson, another college player. Yeah, and I was thinking potentially doing a double case break by player, because then you got 120 autos for 127 spots, just better odds. But I wanted to see how numbers turned out. The products have been a little bit challenging. Next up, Jakari Roberson. This guy is not in college anymore, but he was not drafted nor signed, so I will random that to the break. I will double check to make sure that's true. There are a few here that are nuns, or maybe one or two. Isaiah Likely. That is Baltimore Ravens. Ravens have actually quite a few on the checklist. Ooh. Went after him, you got him. Joe Montana. That'll go to the Niners. Snuck that one in there. Yeah, repeats can be a little tough in the Leaf products deck. They are really good about... I know in the past they would hand collate to kind of avoid repeats, but you do still have them. So there's a chance. Washington Commanders, number 50, Jahan Dotson. Yeah, they must have had, because they've had the Joe Montana products, they might have had some leftover stickers that they're just throwing into stuff. Would not surprise me one bit. Cleveland Browns, number 50, David Bell. Indianapolis Colts, number 15, Jelani Woods. New England Patriots, number 50, Bailey Zappi. A lot of his stuff out of Chronicles. And Carolina Panthers, Matt Corral. Nice. Not numbered. And I just put another case up for breaking on Tuesday. Same format as this one. I'm going to give it one more run. Sometimes when people get familiar with a format, it takes off the second time. Sometimes it goes the opposite direction. I really don't know where it's going to go. But I got product, so that's what I'm doing. I know Optic comes out Friday, but I know prices are probably going to be pretty crazy. 2021 stuff's still pretty overpriced in my opinion. 2022, I think we're going to see some corrections, which will be good. Philadelphia Eagles to 15, Kennedy Brooks. Yep, that's about right with the Zappy. Yep, that was my experience. Lots of him floating around. Green Bay Packers, the Iowa Hawkeye product, Tyler Goodson. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong player. Okay. College player, Jaden Rashada to 50. Got Anthony Richardson numbered to 50. I believe he's another college player. Yep. Looks to be Florida. And Washington Commanders, we got Sam Howell numbered to 50. So hitting a couple of the drafted quarterbacks, which is good. Corral and Howell. Zappy in there as well. College player, Keelan Robinson, numbered to 75. Number 250, Pierre Strong Jr. He is New England Patriots. Pats with a couple autos already. Dallas Cowboys, Jalen Tolbert. Indianapolis Colts, Devontae Price to 75. And Falcons on the board to 50, Desmond Ridder. So we got a few of the top quarterbacks. Pickett's still waiting, and Malik Willis. Real interested to see what happens with him. A talented kid that played virtually no competition in college, so could go either way. Yeah, the college players are going pretty deep. There are a few like freshmen / sophomores in the product, so if those guys take off, it could be huge. I mean, it's going to be a lot of lottery tickets, but there could be a lot of cheap guys in it becoming the next big thing. And this is like the first run of NIL cards for them, so could be similar to their first Bowman for baseball, which I think is where the opportunity lies, having that kind of concept. Got Chicago Bears, number to 15, Velus Jones Jr. Kansas City Chiefs, we got Jarian Ely. Never see any players from my alma mater, Illinois, because our football team normally sucks. Some good players here and there, but not so good overall. Nakobe Dean, Philadelphia Eagles. Another Chief, Trent McDuffie to 15. And Detroit Lions, we got Aiden Hutchinson. Oh, are you talking about these extras? These are just cardboard. It's just to fill out the box. Yeah. Yeah, these are, so, I just think it's interesting. So, let me see if I find one. It's really low. So the fillers you get in like panini packs are like this. This is like specially milled stuff. I know this is super boring, but I'm kind of a nerd. You can't really buy these. I've tried. I've looked everywhere. So I don't know if they're like specialty made, but this is literally just cardboard cut into the shape. Same concept, same shape, same, you know. Provides spacing and, if you need, when you're shipping cards, some additional backbone. But I just thought that was interesting that they use cardboard. I would use cardboard myself. God knows I have enough of it lying around. It's just a matter of cutting it to size. Just makes me want to lose my mind. Yeah, congrats, Alex, on an Aiden. No Stroud yet, but we got 5 boxes left, so we're just past the halfway point, so there's still hope. No Bryce Young either, no Kenny Pickett. Some of the biggest names I'm thinking of here. Had a Tyler Van Dyke, a Corral, a Ritter. No Malik Willis either yet. That's usually the bottom card of the box. College player Troy Franklin. Oh, no problem, Nicholas. Every product is getting a little weird these days, so if you're confused, you're just like everyone else, including me. College player Zay Flowers to 35. College player Spencer Sanders to 75. Oh, Willis is a redemption. All right, thanks for letting me know. Hope there is a redemption here. That might be him. Isaiah Spiller, we're going Chargers. And right when you said that, Malik Willis redemption, Titans. There you go, Titans. Just like every Leaf product, you usually hit a good number of the top players. The only time they don't put a big name in that last slot is if it's a 1 of 1. At least that's my experience, especially their baseball products. But that's the nice thing. You're never going to have a, like, unless you have a real terrible 1 of 1. You're never going to have a box that's just a complete dud. You're always, that last card's always going to have, you know, hopefully a nice card. Either a top player or a lower level player that's a 1 of 1. So it provides a little bit of comfort there for folks. And for me as a breaker as well, it's nice. Alec Pierce to 75. That's Colts. Yeah, I think the one I pulled for the Bills the most is, what the hell's his name? He was an undrafted free agent. He's in here. He's in this product. I just can't think of the name. It's driving me nuts. I'm sure it'll come to me. Let's see. Jalen Weidermeyer. That's it. Yeah. I pulled like 2 redemptions in one break of Chronicles from him. All right, back to the cards. Walker Howard, college player, 75. I don't know lately. My only experience is back in 2018. I had one, and I got it back within like 2 weeks, which is probably not the case anymore, but they were better than Panini, but again, things switch over the years. I'm not sure. Hendon Hooker, college player, numbered to 50. I know they threatened a lawsuit against CeeDee Lamb because he wasn't getting his redemptions back in, but he ended up sending him in at that point. So there's a little bit of uproar about that particular little kerfluffle. Javon Hiley as Bengals /50. DJ, I'm going to try the last name, Uiagalelei. I might have got that. It's actually not as bad when you just sound it out. Uiagalelei, I think. So that's a Clemson quarterback. That's a college player. Shall see how he turns out. Obviously, following Trevor Lawrence is a bit of a tall order. Jalen Weidermeyer. I pulled 2 redemptions in 1 Chronicles half-case break of him. That was pretty wild. That was before the checklist was even out, so I was like, I didn't even know what undrafted players were in there, so I was literally looking them up on my phone during the break. It was a little bit not ideal. But then the next couple breaks I did had everything straight. So yeah, they literally did not release the checklist until like a week after it was out. That was not good form. College player, Peyton Thorne /99. New Orleans Saints, we got Abram Smith /50. Washington Commanders, Brian Robinson Jr. /75. They're one of those sneaky volume teams, I think, in a lot of products, because you got Robinson, you got Jahan Dotson, you got Sam Howell, and then maybe 1 or 2 other guys. So you got a good handful of rookies that'll probably be in most products. Number /5, we got Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going to say that's a college player. Yep, that's a college player. Here's the dude, Kenny Pickett. Pittsburgh. Congrats, Pittsburgh. So we hit, I think, all the major pro quarterbacks, I think. I don't think we missed any. We even got down to Howell. And Zappy. You got Pickett, Corral, Ritter, and Willis. Those are the big 4. This year, anyway. Not much of a big 4. But it is what it is. Never know. Next one of them could be the next Tom Brady. Alrighty. 2 more boxes, 10 more autos. Travis Dye, college player, number /50. Looks like an Oregon Duck. Alright. College players. CJ Williams, /50. Tennessee Titans, number /25, Traylon Burks. Charlie Kolar, Baltimore Ravens /99. And Quinn Ewers. College quarterbacks, I believe. Yes, college. Looks like maybe Texas. That burnt orange. Okay, final box. Do a recap after this, and I'll see if we got to do a random for that Jakari Roberson. These boxes definitely open much better than the Trinity ones did. All right. Go. Las Vegas Raiders on the board with maybe their only player, Zamir White. Philadelphia Eagles, 99, Carson Strong. Ravens, Tyler Beatty. Cleveland Browns, Jerome Ford, 75. And final card, Garrett Wilson. We're going New York Jets to 75. I just want to take a look at this Jakari Roberson real quick. Actually, he might be a Cowboy. Yes. So he'll go to the Cowboys. So Jakari will go to the Cowboys. Just missed that in my initial run through. Okay, so a recap. We got Garrett Wilson, that's Jets. Jerome Ford, and if I don't know the NFL team, I'll just go through, but it'll be allocated. Tyler Beatty. Carson Strong, that's Eagles. Zamir White, that's Raiders. Quinn Ewers. Charlie Kolar. Traylon Burks, that's Titans. C.J. Williams. Travis Dye. Kenny Pickett, Steelers. Jahmyr Gibbs. Brian Robinson, that's Commanders. Abram Smith. Peyton Thorne. DJ Uiagalelei. Javon Hiley. Hendon Hooker, Walker Howard, Alec Pierce, Malik Willis, that's going to Titans, Isaiah Spiller, that's Chargers, Spencer Sanders, Zay Flowers, Troy Franklin, Aiden Hutchinson, Lions, Trent McDuffie, Nakobe Dean, that's Eagles, Jerion Ely, I think that was Chiefs, Velus Jones Jr., that was Bears, if I remember, I'll double check. Desmond Ridder, Falcons. Nice one there. Devontae Price, Colts. Jalen Tolbert, Cowboys. Got Pierre Strong. That is, I think he's Patriots. Keelan Robinson. Sam Howell, Commanders. Anthony Richardson. Jaden Rashada, sorry. Tyler Goodson, that's Packers. Kennedy Brooks, I believe he's Eagles. Matt Corral, Panthers. Bailey Zappi, Patriots. Jelani Woods. David Bell, that's Browns. Jahan Dotson, Commanders. Joe Montana, Niners. It's funny, they got everyone else in their college uniforms, but he's wearing his Niners uniform, not his Notre Dame uniform. Isaiah Likely. Ty Simpson. Xavier Worthy. Sky Moore, he's a Chief. Damian Pierce. Theo Wees. Tyler Van Dyke, Jalen Cropper, Caleb Williams, Rocco Becht. You got a plate of Kyron Williams, that is Rams. Cameron Ward, Kyle Hamilton, Ravens. And you got the Jakari. All right, so that will do it for tonight. I will get these sorted and shipped out by tomorrow. Shouldn't be too bad. There's tons of spots, but a lot of the spots won't have hit. But depending on amount paid, if it's a small amount, I'll just refund shipping. That's the best financial thing for everyone. If it's a bigger amount, I'll include some sealed packs of some sort. So that's what I will do there. Hopefully people did okay overall. A lot of lottery tickets on this, a lot of $1, $2, $3 guys, so that's perfectly fine. So I will get these sorted and shipped out by tomorrow. Like I said, I'm doing another case of this on Tuesday of next week. The auctions just went live tonight for a 5-day auction, same format, so hopefully any confusion is past. Like I said, it's just, we got hybrid. I just decided to do a hybrid break. We'll see how it works. See if other people start doing it, or the people just stick with player breaks or random hits or whatever. So any number of ways to do this, but I just chose this way just to try it out. But yeah, so next week might be a little light. I might end up getting more Chronicles Draft. I did like breaking that. Select Draft was supposed to come out soon, but it got pushed back to sometime in August. So I will be definitely doing that when it does come out. And so just keep an eye on my eBay page and also JaySwanCards.com. But if you have any questions in the meantime, you can let me know at eBay. You can also email me through the website or follow me on Insta and message me there. So I will get working on this sort. But again, thanks everyone. Have a good rest of your evening.